it's Leonora. Welcome to my channel Naturally Fit. Today I'm going to do a video on how I make coconut milk from a coconut. Now why would I do that? For a number of reasons. Coconuts are high in vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin B. They're also rich in magnesium, iron and potassium. They contain a healthy fat called lauric acid, which is easily absorbed by the body and used for energy. It lowers cholesterol, it lowers blood pressure, it prevents heart attack and strokes. If you are on a vegan diet, it's an amazing addition to add into your diet because obviously you wouldn't be consuming animal products. If you are lactose or soy free, then adding coconut milk to your diet is fantastic. It helps with weight management, it helps to improve the immune system, it's full of dietary fiber. The list goes on and on about the benefits of coconut milk. So it is not the easiest thing to make, but when you make something from scratch and it's fresh and it's healthy, then needs must. So how do I do it? This is how I do it. There are other ways to do it, but I'm going to show you guys how I do it. So what you do is you look, first you try and hear that there's water in the coconut, right? So delicious. So you have coconut water. Next you look for the 3 holes that it has there, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the coconut between, I'm going to just lower the camera, I'm going to put the coconut between my legs. You see there, okay? And I'm going to make sure I'm squeezing my inner thigh muscles or my adductor muscles together. And I'm going to really squeeze that coconut tightly, right? And then I'm going to take this pointy part of the screwdriver and I'm going to place it right on top of that hole. And the reason I have done it this way is that I live on the top floor, so I can't take my cutting board and bang it because my neighbors would drive them mad. So I'm just going to start here. No, it's not a good angle. Right. Sometimes the coconuts are quite easy, but this one feels a bit funny. I'm a bit apprehensive to do that one. So that's one hole. And you want to make sure that there's no, try not to have any kids around when you're doing this. Right, and squeeze those abs together. Here we go, last one. Right, so that is the 3 done. And you're just gonna pull it away from you, I should say. And there's some water that goes there. And what we're gonna do is just add this water back into the blender, okay? So into a clean blender, we want to pour the coconut water out. I'm just going to where's my screwdriver? I'm going to and make sure your utensils are clean as well, but I'm just going to re-perforate or reopen those holes so the water comes out a bit faster. It smells so good. You're going to strain it there. And there are other ways of doing it, like you can literally just like crack the coconut open, but I wouldn't recommend to do it like that because the coconut shell is quite sharp and you don't want those pieces flying everywhere into your eyes or wherever. That's quite a dangerous thing to do. So I'm just gonna do like that. Now what you want to do is get an old cloth to open out the coconut. This smells so good. Alright, so you want to make sure all the water's out. Okay. I'll pop that there. And we want to get an old towel. It's dirty looking, but clean. This is old. And wrap the coconut like that inside. Twist the towel and hold it tight. Now, I'm quite excited to do this video, I don't know why. So now we take a hammer and we are going to give the coconut some hard slaps or hits until we hear it crack. So here we go. That was it. And you want to keep doing that until the coconut is in pieces. keep going around and keep tightening the towel, and make sure you get each part of that coconut hit. Right, so now we have it tightened. Now we're going to open it. So flip it upside down and try and hold as much of the coconut that you can, because obviously we've cut it up. And now the magic. So that's what I wanted. Okay, I wanted to have the coconut falling away from the shell. That's the meat of the coconut there, and that is the shell. And the reason I wanted that is because it makes it so much easier to use the coconut, because for example, this part of it, I'm going to have to take a knife and scoop the meat out, and this part of it is already broken out, so that's quite easy. So I'm just gonna take the coconut pieces that are good. Now this, the only thing with making coconut milk is that it's a little bit time consuming and it's a little bit messy. That's the only thing I don't like about it, because I like to clean and make sure everything is nice and tidy. And when you're doing coconut milk, you have coconut shards going here, there and everywhere. So okay, so that wasn't too bad. I'm just gonna pop this on the floor to wipe it later. And you get a strainer. So you get your strainer and you put your coconut pieces into that, okay? And then you're just gonna pop that under the sink. And for the part that didn't come out, now I think this is one of the cuts, I don't know if you could see, that I got. Was it that one? No, it wasn't that one. I think I had one in my hand. Somewhere I cut myself when I was trying to make coconut oil one time, opening a coconut. So you have to be careful. So you're gonna look for the part that is already, where is it here on the camera? Right there, because it's already, you could see the shell has already come away from there. And just gently work your way around that part. Again, trying to work it away from you. See, this is why we hit the coconut, because this part is very time consuming, but it's good that you see. So once you get it under properly, it's quite easy to lift the entire, there we go. So we've gotten that piece off. And you've gotten the second to last piece off. There we go. And we're now getting the last pieces off there. So what we could do is you can also save the coconut shells if you want to. And if you've got a fish tank, you can clean the shells. I would like to one day be able to make soup bowls, because look at how cute this is. Imagine you clean the shell out and you actually got the coconut cut in half properly, and like you can put like coconut milk soup in there. It'd be so nice. Okay, so that's it there. I'm just gonna do a couple more coconuts and then I'll get back to you soon. So see you in a bit. Now, I went to do a second coconut, sorry, and I realized I had two different types of coconuts. So I have this one, and I also have this one. So you may be in a place where you can get this as a grocery store bought coconut. In England, you can go to Aldi, Waitrose, you can go to Sainsbury's and Tesco's, and you will find these coconuts ranging from 49p up until £1 each, right? When you go to the market, you can find these coconuts. These are the open air markets that you would find in England. And these, I think this was two for £1 or something like that. So really cheap, like almost not $2 for $1, but something like that. But they're different. So this one you can open because it's quite simple with the holes, but this one has no holes. So I'm going to, I've not opened this one before, but this one is one where I would crack it into a bowl, okay? I'm just gonna balance it here on one leg. And this is what I was not recommending in the other video, which is just to cut it like this. But because it has no holes, this is what I'm going to do. So I'm just gonna until the water starts to come out. But you can feel it now. See, this is what I don't want, the shards going everywhere, but the water is starting to drip, which is good. And my leg is up, so it's a good exercise. Breathing. There we go. There has to be an easier way to crack that kind of a coconut, but I haven't discovered that one yet. I'm just going to try and... Right, so the water's coming out of this one. So what I've done is I have taken the coconut there and I've put a little hole and the water is coming out of this one, but my kitchen floor, there's water everywhere. So that is how we do the second one. 2 different types of coconut. I'm just gonna let that drain for a little.